Okay, my segment is for my group project about the history of music, and I'm doing hip hop and rap. Have you ever wondered where hip hop originated or how it came about? And with hip hop also comes a lot of controversy because it made people do exceptionally or like extraordinary things due to what was being said in the raps. It had social impact. A lot of political reforms, and people were bringing about their voice and bringing about problems that had been going on and suppressed emotions. And with hip hop and rap, it was their way to release all of that and get not only the blacks to see what was going on if they were blind to it, but also the superior race, which would be the white Americans, it's really to wake everyone up to this is not okay. There needs to be change. You need to see what's going on in society today. And with hip hop, it came about in 1976 in the Bronx. Actually, it was 1973 in the Bronx. It was by a Jamaican DJ named DJ Cool. And a fun fact about this is it was his own house party where he made the sounds. And when he did that, everyone was kind of like, oh, like this is different. And they got everyone to hear what was going on, the different sounds. And so with that, influenced other artists to come about. And what influenced the hip hop and rap sound would be genres such as jazz, soul, and reggae, because they mixed the sounds and just created beats to it and poured out all the emotions and social injustice that was going on. And this is according to Becky Blanchard from Stanford. DJ Cool influenced DJ Grandmaster Flash, which was one of the early pioneers of DJ, which contributed to hip hop and rap. With rap, they mostly talked about gang life, violence, and the economic inequalities that was going on within the working class, especially coming to the age of in 1990. There was an increase in street gangs as a result of social reform from hearing these musicians. And this is according to Kathleen Otheno from Spindity.com. Social reforms such as, there's police brutality coming back. Police brutality, and that's been around for ages, especially, with there being slavery and then going on to just, that discrimination kind of kept going. Racism was slowly fading away, but it was still there. It was still not equal. And according to Brennica Encyclopedia, in the 21st century, it became a big change, and more hip hop and rap artists were coming out, like NWA, which stood for niggas with attitude. They would, in their raps, they were very graphic and told about, violent tales, like real life, what was going on with police, gangs, everyone shooting each other. And it kind of put a rift in between, East Coast, West Coast, because there's different stories and they're kind of like attacking each other. And with the 21st century, rap was also influenced by Snoop Dogg, Dr.z, Tupac, and the Wu-Tang Clan, and they were all talking about social injustices within the system. Not equal. There's no equal pay. They're talking about suppressed African Americans that are living in the ghetto, and are poor and aren't getting help, and they're giving a message about, look, we're here, something needs to be done. So it brought about who's gonna do it. If nobody else is gonna help, we're gonna do it, which led to lots of rallies and marches, like dating back, like it plays into civil rights, but in the 21st century with more rights and you could talk more. It really just brought about change, and that's when it became where everything was violent, because people were not wanting their children to listen to this type of music because they didn't want them to engage in the violence. And I can say that kind of like transformed with just hip hop came the Fugees, and they mixed the hip hop with other things such as like the pop music, and inserted politics into it. So it got people. It was more of a softer sound, and that's how it's influenced the 21st century, because now it's less violent. The 1990s was a brutal time, it was just happening, and now I'm saying here in 2000s, here it is 2018. And not much has changed a lot, but with the rap, it's more. It's not just violence. It's listen, and I think with hip hop, that's what it's about. It's just a different form of country, jazz. It's just with words, and it's expressed in a more extreme way that people don't always seem is fit, but it's all about the message that people are supposed to get out of it. Thank you.